Come on, whip it out and show me.
Good day, mates. I'm Felorius.
And I'm Benjamin. How you guys going? Welcome to our stream, where today we will be jumping off high buildings and racing to see if we can...
Oh, yes. Yes, stopped introducing yourself as Fuel Drop.
Yeah, well, I've got a new channel, and over there I'm Benjamin. Got to be consistent.
Yeah, I've got to change my default streaming description now to include your channel.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah, got to promote your channel, man. Anyway, so onto what are we doing today?
Good question. Today we are going to create a wonderful new device.
Yep.
A thing of absolute beauty. What is it again?
Would that be the upgraded luminous table or whatever?
Oh yeah, that thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely vitally important.
Mm-hmm.
Can't live without it. Could you chuck us that aquamarine, by the way?
Yeah, I can check you an aquamarine. So here's the thing: is I looked into it, and it needs a building construction. And for me to work out what that construction is, I got to make myself an Astral Tone. So I might go do that, and then, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know we intended like to come up here and be like, we're all ready, we can just do this, and we're done. No, this is going to be a lot more thought out.
Come on, how's this thing supposed to work? Do we need a new resonating one? Something with this?
Oh no, this is going to be an actual structure, like a building.
Yeah, but the one I'm trying to make right now.
What are you trying to make right now?
It is a... hang on, what was it?
I got a feeling that whatever this building is, we're going to need it for any further things that we make, so...
No, it's a, Starlight geolocator, the Fossic Resonator, that's the one.
Yeah, as I said, probably going to need this building, this structure.
No, it says luminous crafting table. Look, we've got that.
But what are you missing? You got to be missing something.
I don't know. I don't know how any of this works. Maybe it needs full starlight. Maybe it's because it's during the day.
Ha!
We need to come back here at night. At which point... Okay, so... Now, you mentioned some book. That sounds like nerd shit.
It is nerd.
Right, well, I'm not interested in nerd shit. If I was interested in nerd shit, I wouldn't have become a priest, would I?
Ha!
Ha, indeed. Ha and ha. The fire god disapproves of nerd shit. Now... Right. We have sugarcane if we need it. Do we need sugarcane? Astral Tone, wasn't it? Astral Tone. Requirements. Let's not try this because we have no idea how to make that stuff work. Aquamarine, book, parchment. Okay, so we need 3 aquamarines. So we need washi, which is mulberry sheets. Okay. We can make that. That's not an issue. Where's our mulberry? Hang on. We need soaked mulberry bark to get this party started. So where is that? I think you were working on that, weren't you? Oak bark, birch bark, oak bark. Where is our mulberry bark? Okay. We have one thing in mulberry wood. Where is our mulberry?
You want the mulberry bark? There's some in the chest over at the leather working.
Okay, because I think that you were working on this, weren't you?
I am
If
actually
you
in the
just-
middle of working on parchment, so don't stress.
Right, well, I will get to work on something else then. So what was the other part? So plant cloth,
Yeah, just work on the plank
which is
cloth.
just a bunch of... That I can do you for.
I've got the plenty of aquamarines to do the other bit, and yeah.
Yep, so we're almost done it looks like. Where's our plant twine got to?
We have a chest near, like, with our tools and stuff, over where our tools and stuff are. One of those, there should be a ton of plant-based stuff.
Okay, because this is where it all used to be, I think. Okay, there's plant twine. That's enough. Plant cloth, done. Boom. Actually, I'm going to leave it center stage because that's where it needs to be. It's ready and waiting for you, mate. As insane as it may sound, I think I need to go and harvest more plant fibers at some point.
No, what? No.
We seem to be running a bit on the low side, mate.
How does that even happen?
I can only assume astral sorcery.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet you I know. Okay. Ah, no, here we are. It's just in a different thing. We've still got plenty. Yeah, but a lot of it was used up making torches.
True. Alright, I got some parchment.
Okay, and I think I just filled up my entire inventory. No?
Alright, all I need
Clearly
is
we
the
need to
plant, you know.
It's
stuff.
on the it's on the workbench already.
You wouldn't believe this. Like, I was working the workbench next to it, setting up all the other items.
I believe it.
That is funny. And then I look over once you said that, and it's right there. There we go. Astral Tone.
How many frickin' eggs? There better be an there's got to be a Steam achievement for throwing this many eggs.
Discovery. Exploration. Starlight crafting altar. Starlight focusing abilities of the luminous crafting table in addition of a starlight reservoir make it a significant upgrade to a normal crafting table. However, even that can be improved upon. The table can be engineered into a larger altar with extensions designed to capture starlight and reinforcements to support the increased flow. In order to focus enough starlight to actually make use of the extensions, however, a large starlight collection structure made of various types of marble is required. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that is crazy.
I have good news.
What?
Death is the way out.
Huh?
If we just die, we don't need to worry about this anymore. We can escape.
949. This is crazy. Like, one Starlight
There's
craft.
16 bundles of arrows in here. Why are there 16 bundles of arrows in here?
One Starlight crafting altar. 8 chiseled marble, 28 marble arch, 24 marble bricks, 21 sooty marble, and 8 marble pillars.
So, hang on. Could you quickly go through that again?
Okay, so the thing up the top, is that a Starlight crafting altar, or is that the thing we're trying to make? Is a Starlight crafting altar?
Okay. We're trying to make a Starlight crafting altar.
How do we make it?
Um,
Yeah, it was that, but like, what were we doing wrong for it to not work?
I have no freaking clue how to make the damn thing work. It's like, find out how to activate the Starlight crafting table if you could.
Alright, give me a sec.
How to make it go.
Probably in Discovery. Luminous crafting table. Using a regular crafting table to interact with the starlight emitted by the shrine crystal, henceforth labelled as a collector crystal. Seems to be rather inefficient. The table is only able to receive a small amount of starlight from the crystal. Not only that, but the table must be in very close proximity to the crystal in order to receive any light at all. The luminous crafting table solves both issues perfectly. It is able to absorb and utilise a much larger amount of starlight than the crafting table in the ruins. Also, it does not require a connection to the collector crystal to collect starlight at all, as it has its own receptacle. The luminous crafting table not without its drawbacks though. Firstly, it needs to be placed somewhere above the ground. Yeah, alright. Placing the table high in the sky. In order to craft the luminous crafting table, the table must be right-clicked with a resonating wand after the items used in the recipe are placed on it. When the item is done crafting, the item will be dropped onto the altar. The amount of starlight collected by the table varies heavily from position to position, ranging from almost no starlight at all to filling or exceeding the reservoir. So, yes, you do need to use a resonating wand. I'm right-clicking.
Okay, so how do I use it?
Alright, so, I don't know, maybe we've made the recipe wrong?
But how?
How now, brown cow?
Yes. Also, I
don't know how, like, I wasn't the one who set it up, you was. Good English, though.
Okay, I'm gonna go back up there. Then you can look through my eyes and see what I've done and screwed up.
Okay.
Hey, it's nighttime, so provided it's still nighttime by the time I get up top, you know, we'll be good. I'm glad I put a door down there. You know, much as it's tedious going up these stairs, do you remember before we had the external sheath on it? And it was just open stairs?
Ah, yes.
That was so much worse. Almost at the top. Yes, almost. Just a few more steps. Oh, come on!
I was waiting for you.
I was actually...
And also, it's not night anymore. It took you so long.
That's what I was talking about. I didn't mind you being
Alright. So we're missing a few ingredients in there, obviously.
clearly, but what? So... Hang on. Fancy lamp.
You need to put the marble pillars in the top left and top right.
Oh, we're doing that recipe? Okay. Yeah, that's a different recipe than I was talking about, but yes. So we've got...
That left and right one aren't supposed to be just marble. They're supposed to be chiseled marble.
No, they're... Yeah, they were, sorry. I've got that right here because I was doing a different recipe at that. But yeah.
Yeah, so there's that. So now we need to right click on it with a resonating one. Ah!
Why is it so hard? It worked. Why does it work this time?
Is it even going to be able to work? Like, is it going to have enough energy because it's like daytime?
I mean, we've got the massive reserve over here.
It's just sit here for the rest of time, just constantly casting down energy.
It's got a pretty big reserve, so...
I'm going to go with it's not going to do anything proper until nighttime.
Sounds about right. Yeah, I'm gonna jump on it until it cooperates.
Yeah, maybe that'll fix it. Hit it with a hammer.
Yeah. Where's my hammer? Why did it not work before?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. All I know is it's still not working because it's not nighttime and there's not enough energy.
Damn it. Alright.
Wait a second. Oh my god, it did!
Okay. So now I'm going to make the thing that I was trying to make the first time.
I like how it's added 4 more spots.
Yep. Okay, what was I even trying to make? What's it called? Okay.
A thingy.
So if you look on my screen, we are trying for a Fossick Resonator. F-O-S. Okay, we want this.
Fossick Resonator. Requires... Starlight required not much in a luminous crafting table. Yeah. Should work pretty much fine just as it is.
Yeah, but... Well... It isn't. I bet that red barb is not supposed to be red.
Because it's daytime.
Is that it? Damn it. Okay.
Or either that or because it's not part of its altar. Which means it's not going to be able to do anything anyway.
Right. You know what this means, don't you?
We have to build an altar.
Nope. We are going with the alternative crafting method.
Oh, dude, guess what's next? Enter the Twilight. The next quest is to enter the Twilight Forest. We can officially enter the Twilight Forest dimension. Fill a 2x2 hole with water, surround it with plants, saplings or flowers, and throw an astral sorcery star metal ingot into the water to create the portal. Star metal.
Hang on, how do we make star...
Star metal is... There's that. Star metal ore. Use Starlight transmutation. So in a crafting altar... Nocturnal powder. Wow, the hell did we get? So we need an iron cluster. We need a couple of stone. A couple of stardust. 4 lots of illumination powder. Which is made out of glass shards, aquamarines, pile of sand, gunpowder, etc. This is involved, but not impossible.
Okay.
and
Well,
nocturnal
if you
powder.
want to get to work on that, I'm just gonna.
Alright, I'll make the illumination powder because that's required for both lots of powder that's in there anyway.
Okay, I've got a plan at this point. Where's our rod?
Do we? What? We've had glass shards. Do you know where they ended up?
I do not know where they ended up. Hey, Ellie.
She is not in the room.
So?
And she also already
And
asked me to
that's-
say hey anyway earlier.
So we can do this. That's a bronze rod, which is made using the stone anvil and a bronze plate. Okay. I know how I'm gonna do this now. The power of bronze compels me.
So what are you going to do with the bronze?
I am going to create that bloody thing that we can't create in the Starlight altar for whatever reason.
Okay.
The resonator thingy. Okay, that's a copper ingot. Okay. We have bronze, molten bronze. Molten bronze. Oh, didn't intend to do that. Because, you know, I'm a bit like that sometimes. Okay, bronze ingot. Check.
Wonder if I could just do astral transmutation. Might be easier than trying to make all this powder and all that. Where is the information?
Maybe blood magic?
No. There's a transmutation lens that I can make.
Sounds like blood magic to me.
No, this is holy magic.
I resent the implication that blood magic isn't holy.
Crystal growth.
Okay, let's do this again. Yeah, see? Works now. And we got our bucket back.
Starlight
Okay.
geolocation.
Right, now how do I use this darn thing? Hey, in your big book of magic-y stuff, could you bring up the Fossick Resonator? See what the heck
Yeah.
that does?
That was Looking up in the sky with the naked eye, it is nearly impossible to discern the magnitude of starlight emitted in a given area. However, there's empirical evidence based on the Starlight crafting altar's reservoir alone that the light sent by stars varies from position to position. The light of one star can overlay with others, causing it to either amplify in strength or just vanish entirely. Altars and other structures that rely on starlight can perform at a higher capacity in an amplified starlight field. Finding such positions by just plainly observing the sky or an altar's reservoir at different positions seems tedious and ineffectual. A better solution would be a device that resonates with both the light spectrum visible to the naked eye and amplified starlight fields. It does not replace the need for exploring to find a suitable place, but should make them easier to spot in the night by looking along the surface while holding the device. However, preliminary calculations show that areas of high starlight are somewhat rare and could easily be hundreds to 1,000 meters apart. So you can use it to basically discover where an area of high starlight yield is.
It's going to be hilarious if it turns out that we built this tower in the worst possible place, isn't it?
Wouldn't it be funny if we put it in like the best possible place?
I mean, I would laugh. I would laugh a lot. By the time I get up, it's going to be night time, and
2 days later.
You know, say what you will, but this is good cardio for the woven legs.
Ah, yes.
Is anyone on the stream, by the way?
Oh no, of course not.
Oh. I was going to say hi. Hi, future viewers. Thank you for coming back in the archives from before he was famous. I bet you that the rain is going to screw up my Starlight watching.
I don't even know how it's supposed to work.
Nor do I, but we're gonna find out. Right, I'm gonna shoot the clouds. Shouldn't we be above the clouds at this point?
You'd think so.
Up here's above the clouds. So yes, it is possible to get above the clouds. So peaceful. And then rain. Always rain. Forever. Rain. Rain.
Rain, why you do this?
It's angry. It makes me mad. Hang on. I just realised I've got an empty bucket. An entire thing of Starlight. Boom.
I'm going to make some glass shards, and that's going to be really good. Good, good, good.
So how you get glass shards is you take some glass and then you beat it up.
Well,
Hey!
apparently it's take a pile of sand and put it in the furnace, and it comes out as glass shards. I don't even have to break up actual made glass. I can just manufacture glass shards instead.
Okay, I'm holding it. I'm right clicking.
What are you seeing down there?
I am seeing...
Trees. Lots of lit trees. Okay.
It's not... Does my view change at all
When you right click it, does
I
anything
bet
happen?
you the rain. Nope, nothing. I am betting it's the rain.
Maybe. Aquamarine and now I need a piece of gunpowder. Ash, gunpowder. Alright. So I take all this stuff and come up to where you are.
Awesome. Under fire because I'm shooting arrows at you. Not for any particular reason, we just have a lot of arrows and I'm bored.
Oh, of course. Up the tower we go. Yes, one of these days. Water elevator. I just can't be bothered. That's the problem. It's going to require me to restructure how the tower is designed for me to do that. Not too much,
Fair
though.
enough.
I'll probably just add the elevator on the outside. Leave the the internals.
I forgot to put this away. I am not going down there just to put this away. Hello.
Hello.
So, just tell me when I need to hit it with the wand.
Okay, so I gotta put the glass shards on the outside, the pile of sands, and that, and that, and glass shards. There.
Okay,
Why have I
One
got a
bit each.
feeling that the Starlight crafting altar is no longer going to function because it wants to be an altar? And we haven't built the altar for it.
I don't know.
We're gonna have to build this stupid altar.
Look, here. Have a wand.
No, we need to still build the altar.
I don't know, I don't know how to make it work. Also, I have a hunch that I can bring some viewers on.
Oh yeah?
Yes, some friends of mine are online at the moment, and I'm gonna...
All I know is we're gonna need a ton of marble. A metric crap ton, as it were.
How many is a metric crap ton? So I might be able to help with that too.
Well, it's definitely more than a metric crap kilo.
Okay, because the amount that I can bring into play is... I've got a total of 83. Is that enough?
You have ruined marble as well. Ruined marble. Do we need ruined marble? We don't need ruined marble.
What do we need?
So we need...
So how much do we need of what?
Okay, so we need 8 chiseled marble.
Okay, so hang on. I'm gonna split this. I'm gonna... Boom, boom. 8. So 8. Oh, we've got chiseled marble already.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so we
8
need
chiseled there.
8 marble pillars.
Can't make those with... Oh, yes we can.
Yeah, bottom row, yeah.
8 marble
Okay.
pillars.
Okay, next one is we need 24 marble bricks.
Marble bricks. What? Marble wide bricks, marble encased bricks, cracked bricks,
No.
weathered bricks.
No, it's just marble. Go down 2 lines. I'm pretty sure it's on the right hand side, 3 across.
Road tiles. Right hand side. Small
Next
bricks.
to that one, I think is bricks. There.
Bricks. Okay.
Okay. I'm pretty sure they're the right bricks. I'm hoping they're the right bricks.
Okay.
If not,
What else do
we'll
we need?
know. Actually, yeah, they're the wrong bricks.
Okay. What kind of bricks do we need?
What about the ones in the bottom row, second from the left? Are they called marble bricks? They are. I think
Marble
they
bricks
might
after
be the right
sorcery.
ones. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, we want 28 marble arch.
Marble arch.
So it looks like a
Maximum.
couple of lines with a weird, like, curvy line in the middle.
Here we are. Yep, done.
Alright, and now we need 21 sooty marble, which we're going to need to work out how to make sooty marble. Because that's black.
Yeah, I don't...
Sooty
That's
marble. Made in a luminous crafting table. You put 8 marble around the outside and a piece of coal on the inside.
Well, if you want to bring some coal up... Hey, it stopped raining. Do you want to check? And the moon's still out. Do you want to check if that resonator thing works?
Where's the coal? Coal. Charcoal. Do we have any coal?
I I think that we've mainly been relying on charcoal.
And we call
But
ourselves
I can use
industrious. We call ourselves industrious, and we tend to not have the one thing that we need to be industrious.
Indeed. Okay, we're going to need a bit more marble. And we're going to need more... Actually, I know where we can get some marble, I think. Okay. And I might know where we can find some coal. Okay, there's some marble. More marble. Marvelous.
I do have more marble that we need. There is plenty of marble.
Well, I've just excavated a metric ton.
Well, if you got like 21 of it, then we're all good. So, yeah, you got plenty.
Got 45.
Alright, so we definitely need a piece of coal.
Right, follow me. I will show you the secret place. Come on. Ah, more marble. I'm reasonably sure there's coal down here somewhere. Sure, I saw it last time. Do you think we can just substitute shale and not have anyone spot the difference?
I wish that's how it worked. Also, coal comes in like, we should have a coal mine marked, I believe.
I think... Actually, I think I know where one is, but... I was sure there was a seam in here somewhere that we just hadn't exploited properly. Hey, look at that! Zombie. Dead zombie. Someone's been farming down here. How do you even farm down here? That's insane. It's impossible. Okay, so there you are. What are you looking at? Hello? Hello, where are you going? My bunnies are very excited for Easter.
Oh, I bet.
As I'm sure you can imagine, they have a very, very firm grasp.
But it's not actually Easter, obviously, it's Bunny Day.
Of course.
And anyone who's playing Animal
sure
Crossing right now will know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, who plays Animal Crossing?
Everyone, because it literally, the new one just came out, and there's a lot of people.
I know. I know.
And it's now currently in the Bunny Day event, which is pretty cool because there's like a bunny rabbit who's like wants you to go around hunting for eggs, and then you can craft special things based on Bunny Day, and yeah. Hey, I think this is coal.
Here I was just... Yeah, this is coal here.
Ah!
Here I was just playing Doom Eternal.
And here I am, you know, being the manly man that I am, playing Animal Crossing.
Yeah, well, I'm glad that you've taken on the burden.
I mean, it's not the
this
first
is why
time.
This is why I'm not a fan of this specific coal mine. It's underwater.
That's
That's why.
It's only the second Animal Crossing game I've ever played. I played the first one on the Wii. Well, not the first one. I played my first one on the Wii.
The Wii?
Animal Crossing...
No, surely the U.
Ah, no, it wasn't the Wii U.
The Wii?
No offense to Nintendo, but I never liked the name Wii or Wii U.
It's not a great name. I assume that in Japanese it's a bit less unfortunate.
Oh, no. They literally were going
call.
for how it would sound to the American audience. Like, they wanted it to sound like it's a family thing that you can do together and stuff like that. And I'm like, you codenamed it Nintendo Revolution, and then you went with the name Wii. You could have just gone with Nintendo Revolution.
I have got coal.
Because to be honest,
Right,
the Wii did end up being Nintendo's Revolution. It sold more consoles than any other console. So you got the coal. So what we need to do is make sooty marble by using the luminous crafting table, coal, and then surrounding it with marble.
Right, I've got tons of marble, I've got coal, I've got 3 Attitude Era WWE wrestlers. I'm not sure why, they're just in my inventory, hanging out.
You got stocks for the XFL that, you know, but you've got original stocks from 1999, right?
Yeah, I'm OG, man.
Do you remember the XFL briefly?
No.
Okay.
No, I do not.
So
that was before my time.
So 1999, WWE is at its prime. They just won the Monday Night Wars. I think that was when they won it. They bought ECW, they bought WCW, and they had a ton of money, right? So Vince is like, how do I make a lot more money? Oh, I know, I'll make my own version of the NFL, make my own league that will have pretty much similar rules, but will be like regulated better and all this stuff. And I think basically it was going to be a cleaner version of the NFL. So it had good ideas, good premise. The problem is that after one season of play, it ended up falling apart. I can't remember what the details were, but it ended up falling apart, right?
I think I might remember. Was this the one that Donald Trump brought into and managed to kill?
Oh, no. Has nothing to do with Trump.
This is a different football league that died.
Yeah. Anyway, so fast forward.
I just realised that's. You've got my wand, right?
Yeah, and I fell off the side of the tower, so I'll be back up in a moment. So yeah, fast forward another 18 years, and here's Vince, like he's 70, and he's like, yeah, let's try doing this again. Everything's going fine. The WWE's being looked after by pretty much everyone who needs to, and he's basically able to step back and let it do what it wants. And he's like, yeah, let's try XFL again. So, you know, the XFL starts up again, pretty much with the same premise as the first time, except this time, tons of sponsors and tons of investors, and like, it starts looking like it's going to work out. Fast forward to now, coronavirus. They just completely laid off their entire staff and said they don't think it's ever coming back again.
Fair enough. Do you reckon you could empty this out so I can fill it with stuff?
Yeah, I know that was very long-winded, but I just thought it was kind of weird and ironic that...
It's very interesting, you know. It is kind of hilarious, honestly.
It's very ironic that it ended up failing, like... You know, it just basically self-fulfilling prophecy. It was going to fail again.
Indeed. Okay. 9 and 1. Right, do it.
Alright,
Zap
give me a sec. Let me... What's that? Oh, there we go. It's glowing. There we go. What the
Yay.
hell? Flare?
Uh,
The hell's a flare?
that good or bad?
We just summoned a
Look
spirit.
it up.
Um,
Oh, and how did I just get 5 mulberry saplings?
Oh, that was me. I had
Could
no
you tap it
space.
again, please?
Oh, okay.
Can you tap again, please?
But we created a new life form.
We did. Do you want to check the manual and see if it's supposed to do that? How many do we need? 24 or?
It was like 21, I think. Something like that.
Yeah. I'm gonna try something. Right, hit it.
Give me a sec. You asked me to look for these flare things, then you...
And I expect you to multitask.
If I leave the book, it starts back at the beginning again, so I'd have to go back in and...
Take your time. We're coming off on evening anyway, so it'll probably work better.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any information about those flares, but we definitely summoned a being into this world.
I'm gonna have my sword out in case it happens again.
So maybe you could dispatch the next flare?
That's the plan. Okay, we have 24 marble bricks, 8 marble pillars, 28 marble arches, 8 chiseled marble, and 40 sooty marble.
9 by 9.
This should be sufficient.
Alright, so we need to be able to build a structure that's 4 blocks tall, so we need to make sure that we're not going to hit world roof. So maybe we bring it down to the level of the cobblestone. What do you reckon?
Sounds good. I was going to say, if you'd actually managed to completely break that... Oh, it's just hovering there. You can't pick it up. I can't pick it up.
Inventory space, man. Inventory space.
What about it?
We'll walk around with too much stuff.
I keep trying to empty... you do realise that we have an entire layer of stuff, of just chests directly below us.
Oh yeah, what the hell am I doing?
A bunch of stuff down there.
Because we were like, this is a smart idea, and then we forget that that was even a thing.
This is going to look so cool once we master it.
Oh, for sure.
Okay, there's a bunch of stuff that's just gonna creep up on you the moment it gets a chance. Okay, don't need that right now. Don't need those. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Put that in there. Don't need that. 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 Right. Okay, so how wide does this have to be?
Okay, so it's a 9 by 9 by 4 building. 9 wide by 9 wide by 4 tall.
So I think so. 1, 4, 5.
I think it's 9 wide in that direction.
8, 9. It's 9 wide in this direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 9 by 9.
Oh wow! Wow!
This is 9 by 9.
Wow! Except the problem I can see is it's gonna take up a 9 by 9, so we're gonna need a way of getting down up to here from the next floor down.
Okay, I can hand you the raw materials, and you can work on the thing if I can work it, and I'll work on a way up. Shall I? Shall we?
Yeah, that works.
Marble, marble, more marble, extra marble, spare marble, and Starlight crafting altar.
Oh yeah.
Right, I'm
Alright.
gonna be down.
Alright, I got this. Okay, so...
Can I grab the door off of you while you...
There you go, there's the door.
Thank you. Why am I having first? Okay. I love the fact that this has just worked out so well.
Oh yeah. Everything's just perfectly sized. The tower was already perfectly sized.
I totally planned it that way.
No, you didn't.
I did.
You kind of wish you had that kind of foresight.
I knew exactly how big it would need to be and planned the entire thing. Prove me wrong.
16. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 18. Oh, so that middle one has to be city marble as well. Okay. And then we need a ring around it in marble bricks.
Right. This is how we get up now.
Ah, the corners are. Of course they're not.
This is so friggin' hilarious that that worked out perfectly.
Okay, so the corner's made out of the chiseled marble. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then yeah, need the marble arch bits as well. That goes and then.
Wow, this is looking good.
It is a very nice base. And I'm pretty
Unlike certain previous altars we may have made.
That's it. There we go. Done. And look at the bar. Look at the bar. Ah,
Nice.
look
And
at that.
where's our little collector thingy?
Oh yeah, I've got that. Yeah, it's in the chest downstairs.
Okay. Well, look, we can go downstairs. We have the power.
Oh yeah.
Where should we put our collector?
Well, it has to be nearby, obviously. I wonder if you could sit it on the altar and it will be fine with it.
Maybe. Another option that we have is to just, I was thinking in one of the corners.
Yeah, that works.
Hell, if we had more light wells, we could have one in each.
This is true. As long as it doesn't disrupt the thing. No, it's
Doesn't
fine.
seem to.
It doesn't care. Okay. You could probably actually put it up on here and it probably wouldn't even care. To be honest.
Yeah, we could, but, you know, is it really worth it?
Alright, so the illumination powder.
So how do we upgrade it next time?
I have no idea, but it looks so good.
It really does.
So I gotta start making the illumination powder. That's my next goal.
Okay. You know what? Okay, got that. Okay, so the next one is the Celestial Ult, which requires live root, cave illuminators, firefly jars, rock crystal, ironwood ingot.
Yeah, those things come from other places. I'm pretty sure.
I'm gathering that. I'm gathering that. Okay, so we now have this. What can we use it for? What can we use the luminous crafting table for?
The Starlight altar, you mean?
Yeah, Starlight crafting altar.
Remember Yuki.
Okay, and you. We can use it to make a telescope. Looking glass. Sticks. That's actually doable, depending on how hard it is to make a...
Not
Yeah, this is
actually that hard.
Yeah. So, and you, he. So, what else can we? I said you.
Oh.
Okay, so we can create rune ritual pedestals, and that's actually quite easy. So, what can we use the ritual pedestals? Okay. Yuki. Okay. Doesn't tell me. I'm assuming it's in your big book.
Which one?
The ritual pedestal.
Probably. Let me have a look. Ritual spectral relay, Felorius Resonator, grindstone.
Yeah, this looks freaking sweet, man.
Luminous crafting table. It is very nice.
It might not be as convenient as our crafting tables, but it looks freaking sweet.
Sometimes that's all it needs is a lot of flair, and that's the thing. The blood crafting, the blood altar would be if we actually had put effort into it. That would have looked good and had a lot of flair to it. But
yeah, but it would not have been at the top of the world.
This is true. It's its own little sky fortress here.
Which was perfectly sized. I love that. Like, I built this not entirely knowing why we needed a crenellated fortress on the top of the world. Exactly 4 below the maximum possible crafting height. Exactly 9 by 9. And now here we are. We're just waiting for nightfall, aren't we?
I think so, yeah.
'Cause then we get to see. Do you need any more liquid starlight? We have more buckets, I'm pretty sure.
No. As I said, I think it is waiting for nighttime. It might not have enough energy because I'm like right-clicking on it and nothing's happening.
Yeah, we're definitely going to need to wait for nighttime.
Yeah, so 4 glass shards on the outside. Can you double check it with me? So 4 glass shards.
What are you looking for? What are we making?
Illumination powder.
This stuff.
Yeah.
It says glass shard, both from Quark.
4 glass
shard from
yep.
Quark. Glass shard from Quark.
Yep.
Pile of sand from Better with
Pile of sands in the corners, yep.
Gunpowder from Minecraft. Do we have the Minecraft mod on?
Yeah, gunpowder's in the middle.
And aquamarine from Astral Sorcery.
Yeah, and that's there too. So it literally just means that I'm just waiting for nighttime, I guess. Because otherwise it should work.
Yeah, we're just short on power. That's it. So while we wait for the suns to set, what have you got planned for Easter?
What have I got planned?
A lot of chocolate.
Yeah, we do have a lot of chocolate. It's.
Can I launch you with this thing?
No, it's only self-propelling. It's kind of weird. You'd think that Newton's third law it's his third law, right?
Yeah.
It would.
First law is every action has an equal and opposite reaction.
No, so that one's it. That one's the first law.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which one's the third law? But definitely the first law, because you'd think that if you were exerting force in a direction, especially if you were like aiming it at me and shooting yourself off of me, you'd think that it would then cause me to go flying in the other direction at the same speed.
You would think, but it is not the case.
See, actually, the funny thing about that is due to our masses probably being pretty much exactly equal in game, it would probably just equal us falling over. We would not get propelled.
Or we would both go flying equally in opposite, like we would both get slung a million billion miles.
Now I'm really thinking about it. I think you would still probably get more out of it just because. Actually, no. Oh, I don't know. Maybe you'd get more out of it because you're the source.
Mass. No, that's not how it works. Equal mass works the same way.
Yeah, equal mass. Pushes it off me. Yeah, you'd literally just knock us both backwards a little bit. I don't think it would send you flying quite anywhere near as much as normal.
Maybe. Yeah, the same force would be halved, so
exactly.
each of us would go exactly half as far.
That makes more sense. Duh. Imagine doing that off of a glass pane in this game and you just end up shattering the glass instead.
Indeed. It could be painful.
In that situation, would it send you flying at all? I wouldn't think it would, because all the force would be absorbed by the shattering of the glass.
It might send you flying a bit.
Even though there was no resistance? I'm pretty sure you need resistance for there to be
There'd be some resistance, there just wouldn't be much.
it'd be less than half, like, because, like, we're talking about R equal mass when we were doing each other, but if you're doing it against a plane of glass that's guaranteed to shatter when you apply that amount of force, then there would be a great reduction in energy.
Oh yeah, definitely. But on the other hand, all of that energy would go into the. Well, it depends on how efficiently you're able to transmit the energy, because
True.
ideally, that would just result in you going half as far as normal, and a rain of razor sharp glass shards flying in the other direction at max speeds due to the difference in mass.
Oh yeah, true. Imagine that in zero gravity.
Ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen, do not try this at home.
it's Interstellar all over again.
Yep.
Was it Interstellar?
Is it?
The one where
Have
they're
we got
floating?
anyone on the stream yet?
No.
Oh, come on, guys. You can do better than this.
Interstellar is the one where the Hubble got smashed by debris and what's her face ends up floating by herself.
I'm not sure. I have not actually seen it, so I do not know.
Okay.
I'll be honest, I don't watch many movies.
Might not. I don't know. Anyway.
Hang on, we have darkness.
Oh,
We have the power. Oh, look at that!
energy.
That is beautiful. Oh, how hard is it to make an illumination one? Need illumination.
Now, how
power,
come
but
it's
we need-
appearing for you that it's working, but not for me? Like, from my perspective, I can't see the icon on the right.
Do you want to hand me the Wand of Doom?
It might be because it's attuned to you, maybe.
Well, you were using it earlier.
Oh, true. So what the hell? Yeah, and then it works for you. What the hell?
It's just finicky. Monsters likely.
Well, this is cool.
Very. Do you want to use that? Actually, that's a good idea. Now that we have a clear night, I'm going to see if the device works. Where's our device?
I've got the device.
Okay, does it work?
Not seeing anything out of the ordinary.
Look behind you. Look at our creation.
Look inside yourself, Simba.
Yep. Well, it appears to have worked.
Yeah,
and
I
it's
got the...
fully charged.
Yeah, I have the Resonator.
Yes.
Alright, so I got 8 illumination powder, which is what I wanted.
Okay.
This is what I
Hang on.
needed. Now I need to turn 4 of it into nocturnal powder, which means I need 2 coal, black dye powder, illumination powder, and lapis lazuli. Did we get some lapis from one of the lapis mines?
I don't believe so, no.
So we've got to investigate that lapis lazuli. Damn it, that's annoying.
We searched and searched, but never did find.
Because we found multiple sources of lapis. Like, there's supposed to be one below us, from what I remember.
Yeah, they're literally as far above lapis lazuli as it's possible to be, but we should be on lapis lazuli. How the heck is this thing supposed to work? Okay. Is it you? How do I... Okay,
So you can upgrade it into a
res.
resonator, or whatever, but that's not really what we want to know. We want to know how to use it itself.
Yeah.
I mean, the resonator might point you in the direction of where the Starlight is.
Maybe, but this is supposed to be an early tool that we... Right?
There's a gold sample.
Is it supposed to be on ground level? I'm gonna try it on ground level. Wish
Swear.
me luck.
Yeah, there is a lapis lazuli sample. But
Oh god, look how close I was to... Oh look! Found some!
hey, wow! So we were really not that far away from a good supply.
Yeah. I think that we compensated with height.
Huh. Well, that's
But,
interesting.
yeah.
So, I mean,
I am so lucky at dodging that lava.
we could at some point move the tower, I guess.
That sounds like a lot.
I know, but it's like, it's right there.
Is it though? I mean, really, the light was there all along in our hearts. I think that our tower is so high it actually just makes optimizing irrelevant. Like, if you were hunting for a Starlight location, sure, maybe, but yeah. I think that since we're not azurite samples just here.
Yeah, no, Azurite's not lapis, is it? I don't think,
I do
no.
not believe
No,
so.
I'm pretty sure that's copper, I believe. Or is that
That
tin?
would make sense. Tin, copper.
Well, Azurite suggests that it's a blue ore. So, and well, copper normally is green, so maybe, does tin go a blue colour in any form?
I don't know.
Yeah, why would I? That's a silly question to ask. That's a geology
I
question.
am many things, but metallurgist is not among them, unfortunately.
I know that copper generally has green ores.
Indeed. I'm exploring.
But who knows, might be a blue based ore. But yeah, Azurite suggests that the ore itself is blue. Tough dowsing rod.
Right, shields up. Okay, trumpet boy. Let's dance. Okay. That is tearlight, which is 10, I believe. More tearlight.
As I've said many a times, the only one that I memorized from my Dwarf Fortress playing was Hematite is iron, and Cassiterite, I believe, is a form of copper. But they they don't use Cassiterite in this one.
That zombie.
Ah, I found it! Found it! Found the lapis lazuli.
Okay.
And apparently we marked it for usage, but we never actually came down here to mine it.
Oh, fantastic.
Because there's already already torches set up.
Well, that's useful.
But I've made a direct way down now from where I was.
Good. Well, I'm coming to rejoin you. Assuming I can ever get above the tree line. How do I steer?
You don't.
Ouch. It's a light thing. Oh, that's lava. Let's not jump on that.
Let's.
I love how you can see our construct slightly ahead of, like, they render in slightly before the rest of the mountain. So if ever you see anything horrifyingly unnatural, you just head towards that and you're going home.
Horribly unnatural. Yeah, that describes our dealings.
Look, Mr. Satan was very nice.
Mr. Satine.
Yeah, 666 Industries, you know? They get a bad rap, but they're just doing what's stuff.
Okay, so the lapis lazuli that I found, I don't even know where you are.
I do. I know where I am.
So
that town familiar.
It's actually in the crater directly below the tower.
Yep, sounds about right.
And I've marked it out with torches so that we'll hopefully remember it's there. I'll also mark it on my map because that's important. Apparently I haven't marked the tower on the map, so that's silly.
I don't think the tower needs to be marked. I think that, of all things, the tower is kind of hard to miss.
I just marked it as the tower.
The Tower of Art. It is the greatest nerd pole ever made.
With a altar on the top. Altar to the moon. So we got the fire god altar that we still haven't built, and then we got the altar to the moon. It's direct opposite.
Look at the Hashirite samples directly out.
So many Azurite samples.
Mm.
So if you jump down into the pit below.
Like that, you mean?
Yep.
Hey.
And you see I've marked out the way into a lapis mine.
Excellent. Scratch one zombie. These bows are OP. They go around killing everything. Right, let's go mine some lapis. Leisurely.
Lazily. We can just lazily mine some lapis.
Lapis leisurely.
Did I not set up enough lights?
It would appear not.
Well, that's annoying.
You madman. We just keep going down forever, right?
Yep, indeed. Just keep spiraling down.
Like my depression.
Like the economy at the moment.
I don't think that the economy is spiraling. I think it's more plummeting. Look, when the next generation comes along and the entirety of currency is based on cat memes, we're gonna need to explain what money is and why we broke it.
I'll trade you one Yan cat for your entire homestead.
You know, that makes more sense than our current system. So sure, go for it.
It's about as real as current money anyway. You know, fiat currency and all.
Yep.
God, the idea of creating money out of nowhere just sounds stupid, but apparently that works.
Works is kind of an iffy concept, because, you know, it's not working now.
I like how no one's questioning why the Australian dollar is dropping, and meanwhile I'm sitting here going, they literally created money out of nowhere. It created inflation. The Australian dollar was going to plummet.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, my question is, why is the American dollar not? They're doing the same bullshit. In much larger scale, I might add.
I really do feel for them, like, they are struggling.
I do feel for them, but at the same time, this is a cycle for them. You know, they've got a how many depressions has America paused and been through in the last couple of decades?
Well, here's the thing: is the economy was already on the road to another recession, whether or not this happened.
Oh, for sure. That's my point. Their economy is built to have recessions. That's how it functions. It's entirely based on, you know, you have a bubble, you pop it, and then the rich people buy up at low prices, and then the stock market goes again, they sell at the high, the economy crashes, they buy at the low.
What I don't get is how can the American dollar be strong with so much debt? Our country creates a little bit of debt and the Australian dollar devaluated.
It's because America has basically kids' gloves, because their money is the reserve currency, which was a dumb idea because America has abused.
Everyone compares their currency to the US dollar, unfortunately.
Exactly. What are you doing, bunnies?
Good job, Queen of England. You could have had it all, but no.
Could have had it all.
The British pound is now just a speck in the ocean. A drop in the ocean.
Good old Brexit. What a fantastic time for everything to go there. Brexit was going to be pretty damn hard without, you know, electing the hard right government that would then defund the healthcare system. Okay. That just made things worse. But then, as a capo, a global pandemic hits just after they've finished defunding and stripping away the national healthcare system.
It's the same thing here, like, you know.
Oh, yeah.
We enter into massive wildfires, which, you know, the fireys got defunded before that. And then the healthcare system, have been, especially over East, has been mostly privatised or stripped of money.
Yeah. Pro tip for anyone who is listening to this and wants to take a couple of random gamers' advice on their voting. The right wing loves defunding public services.
Well,
okay.
You know what it is. It's at the end of the day, if they can look at the piece of paper and say, "We made money for the country. We've got a budget that's going to be stable and is going forward," that's all they care about.
Yep.
Like, don't get me wrong, there are some that have good ideas, and, you know, sometimes it is alright to swap back and forwards because, you know, there are times when you don't permanently want labour in at all times just because you need to create up a amount of money to then spend that amount of money.
There is that, but I do think that stripping away and privatising everything is perhaps not our best option for it.
No.
Maybe we should have more than two parties, you know? Multiple options.
Crap, I don't have any black dye powder.
Multiple.
Do you want to go make some black dye powder?
No.
Please.
How do I do that?
Just pop some... Give me a sec. Could I pop some...
Crushed black quartz, black dye powder.
So there you go.
Black lotus, ink sac, or unfamiliar item.
You can go with the ink sac because we do have ink sacs.
No, I'm doing unfamiliar items.
Oh, of course.
Why go the easy way when you can go the hard way? Oh yeah.
I generally don't like to talk about politics on the stream, obviously, because, you know, it's a touchy subject, and, you know,
it is.
I can't be expected to know all the angles, which means sometimes it's going to get to a point where someone's like, well, you know, you didn't factor in this bit of information, I'll go, ah, shit. Probably should have.
Yeah. Let's be honest, though. It's not like there are any great options at the moment. It's just some options are objectively worse for the working class.
Honestly, I don't know at the moment because we just swapped Labour leaders, and I don't know enough about the new Labour leader to go, yeah, he's the man for the job.
No. Honestly, Labour has had some pretty pathetic leaders of late.
Yeah.
Like, really pathetic.
No offense to Bill Shorten, but he didn't exactly scream charisma, and neither did Julia Gillard, unfortunately.
I think that Julia Gillard would have succeeded a lot better if she'd gotten the job on her own merits, and you know, there hadn't been all the frickin'
backstabbing and bullshit
around it.
Like, yeah. the whole problem was they did that whole leadership coup thing, and that already meant that the voters didn't like the idea of Labour because they were having infighting and stuff. So, you know, it's not surprising.
And the people that voted for Rad felt betrayed.
Yeah, like they had this guy
as a Rad voter.
And then, of course, you know, we had nothing to do with that. That they decided as a party they didn't want him. I still don't understand why they said that. It did not make sense to me at all.
No, if we didn't want him, we wouldn't have voted for him.
Yeah, it should have had nothing to do with the party, to be honest. Because, like, they weren't the ones voting. We were the ones voting. We overwhelmingly decided he was the guy for the job. So, you know, and what the hell?
I want to add that during the 2008 recession, he did an amazing job.
It's funny that how that works, because, you know, you go to a month ago, Sky News, for example, you got the lead one on there spouting about how...
Sky's a Murdoch thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But, they're spouting out about how, you know, Labour wasted so much money and created so much debt, and, you know, how could they, you know, with the stimulus package, and you know, it would be a debt for generations, blah, blah, blah. You fast forward a couple of weeks and the same person sitting there going, oh, the Liberal Party have done so great with their stimulus and all that. And, what was the other thing? It was, she was sitting there going on about how people on workers, you know, on job seekers should not get an increase because, you know, they're bums and should just go get a job. And then the moment this all happens, it's like, oh, I was driving past a Centrelink and I saw these people and they're just like you or me, but they just don't have any jobs. And I'm like, yeah, that's just like how they were before. Yeah. They're people just like you or me. They just don't have jobs.
I would like to add, I'm currently on New Start, which is because my previous employment failed. If you guys want to contribute to my Patreon, I would very much appreciate it. But anyway, I'm doing a course in what's the name? Individual care. I'm gonna be taking care of old people in nursing homes, that sort of thing.
Now's a good time for that.
Always a good time for that. It's one of those permanently good businesses because old people are not going away.
Well, especially now because the current population of elderly come from that big baby boom that happened, like, what, 60 years ago? There was, like, a big, post-depression around the, 40s and 50s. There was a huge spike in population, and they're the ones now who are the elderly. Alright, so I want to make... So you made the black dye powder, of course, so I want to definitely...
I did that for you. If you've got anything else you needed for me to get before coming out, I am going to murder you.
Do you have coal on you?
I can get some easily.
Okay, cool.
How much do you need?
I need 2 pieces of coal.
Well, you're getting 13. And you're getting them lobbed at you.
Cool. Here, have some limestone.
Oh, my favourite. Oh, nom, 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 nom.
Oh yeah, you've got the wand.
I have the wand.
Although it's appearing for me this time, so, you know. Max power too, so... What do I have it? Yeah, nocturnal powder. Cool. Alright.
So much power.
Nocturnal powder.
I like to think that this is like, despite not being in the super duper place for it, this is like the ultimate setup for this.
Yeah.
In the universe and all that.
Alright, so I need a couple more items. I need 2 stone. A iron cluster.
Stone or cobblestone?
No, just stone.
An iron what?
Iron cluster. So you know what we normally melt down to make iron.
You mean, okay, we might have a problem there, because...
The unrefined iron.
I may have refined it all.
And we need a couple of stardust, which I don't know if we have any stardust.
We do not, I think. Anyway, it's like 11 o'clock. I'm thinking it might be time to call it a night.
Alright. So, I mean, we did great. We've got this all set up. It's just a case
we've
of...
done better than usual.
It's just a case of getting some of the materials for next time.
Yep.
That is pretty much all...
Look up. You feeling lucky?
I don't even have to look up. I can look in the back of my head or in the top of my head.
So, don't forget to like and subscribe or he gets it.
That's all the time we have for this stream. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're on YouTube, or follow if you're over on Twitch. Also, go check out his new channel, which is
Black Steel GMing.
Yes, Black Steel GMing.
It's not Black Steel Gaming. That's a different channel. They're good, I hear, but they're not me. I do D&D stuff primarily, so
it's
probably
like
my first few videos, it's just how to start playing role-playing games for free on the internet.
you should call the playlist RPG 101 or something like that.
Something like that. I have links to everything you need. Start rules for half a dozen systems. I have random generators. I have a how to build a character. Where I go through making a D&D character for you, step by step. I have how to do play by post, which is a underestimated format, honestly. It's a very good one if you've got the patience for it.
Very important now while everyone's in quarantine, of course.
Exactly. And obviously links to Roll20. I've got a Discord set up. It is potentially booming, provided people start watching. So, enjoy, and we will see you guys next time. Stay well, everyone.
See ya.
Are they gone?
I think so.
Good. Yeah, stay well, everyone has kind of become my sign off. Which, you know,